or eat it there. You'll love the food that we prepare.
To eat up the street.
And she ate down the street. So what got you here?
Top Chef.
Pan taco, pumpin' taco, pumpin' taco,
Can you recall the restaurants that defined an era, leaving an indelible mark on culinary history? The 1970s heralded a vibrant era of dining experiences that are now cherished memories. These establishments weren't just places to eat, they were cultural icons, gathering spots where families and friends shared meals and created lasting memories. But what made these restaurants so unforgettable? Join us as we revisit these 10 memorable restaurants from the 1970s that, despite their closure, continue to evoke a sense of nostalgia and culinary excellence. Sambo's was a popular restaurant chain in the 1970s, known for its delicious pancakes and friendly atmosphere. At its peak, it had over 1,100 locations across the United States, especially in California, Texas, and Florida. Families and individuals enjoyed hearty breakfasts and relaxed lunches there on a regular basis. However, the name and theme of Sambo's caused controversy. It was based on the 1899 children's book, The Story of Little Black Sambo, which had racially insensitive elements. The restaurant's logo, featuring a caricatured African boy, added to the problematic image. Some locations even had a Sambo's tiger mascot. As social awareness grew in the 1980s, protests and negative publicity over the name increased. Coupled with financial troubles, these issues led to Sambo's decline. The chain began closing its locations, and by the early 1980s, it had gone bankrupt. As Sambo's faded into history amidst controversy and closure, Steak and Ale emerged with its own tale. How did this iconic steakhouse chain rise again? Let's explore its remarkable comeback and rediscover its timeless dining experience. Steak and Ale, founded in 1976 in Dallas, Texas, was a popular steakhouse known for its welcoming atmosphere and balanced mix of casual and fine dining. At its peak, the chain had 280 locations, attracting guests with its Tudor-style decor, signature prime rib, salad bars, and honey wheat bread. The restaurants offered a unique dining experience, including tableside service where servers carved meat right at the table. However, the 1980s brought challenges, with changing dining trends and economic issues leading to financial struggles. By 2008, the once thriving chain faced bankruptcy and closures. Despite this decline, there's a hopeful twist. Legendary Restaurant Brands, LLC, revived Steak and Ale in 2023 after 15 years. The brand made its comeback at a hotel in Minnesota, reintroducing the beloved salad bars, table service, and classic dishes. As Steak and Ale's revival breathes new life into a beloved dining experience at a Minnesota hotel, what challenges did Red Barn face as it declined? How might its nostalgic appeal shape its future? Let's explore what lies ahead for Red Barn. The Red Barn restaurant chain began in Springfield, Ohio in 1961, founded by Don Six, Martin Levine, and Jim Kirst, and became immensely popular in the 1970s. These barn-shaped eateries had glass fronts and limited seating, offering a unique fast food experience. By 1963, Richard O. Kearns took over and moved the offices to Dayton, Ohio, and later to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. At its peak, Red Barn had close to 400 locations across 19 states, Canada, and Australia. Red Barn was memorable for its Barn Buster, or Big Barney hamburgers that were very similar to the McDonald's Big Mac. The restaurant's distinctive barn design added a rustic charm that families loved. However, by the late 1980s, the chain declined as new owners let leases expire. As the Red Barn's nostalgic appeal lingers, what fate awaited another iconic fast food landmark? White Tower Hamburgers. Let's explore its rise and fall. White Tower Hamburgers started in 1926 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and became known for its white castle-like buildings and menu similar to White Castle, which began 5 years earlier. The restaurant's whiteness and staff dressed as towerettes, like nurses, aimed to convey cleanliness. By the 1970s, White Tower had 230 locations in cities like Chicago, Indianapolis, Cleveland, and New York City. Despite the Great Depression, their 5-cent hamburgers were popular, and they strategically located their restaurants near train and trolley stops for convenience. However, the chain began to decline, and by the early 2000s, only one White Tower remained in Toledo, Ohio. Unfortunately, this last location closed in April 2022 after a fire. As the last White Tower Hamburgers closed its doors in 2022, a chapter of American dining history concluded. But what legacy did Bonanza Steakhouse leave behind? Let's explore its rise and eventual decline and discover what made it a beloved family destination. In the 1970s, Bonanza Steakhouse was a popular spot for American families. Founded in 1963, it became part of the buffet and steakhouse trend. Its rustic Western theme, complete with wooden interiors and cowboy hats, attracted many diners looking for a hearty meal. The all-you-can-eat buffet offered juicy steaks, fried chicken, and a salad bar, making it a favorite for families seeking affordable and filling meals. Bonanza was known for its flame-kissed grill, which seared steaks perfectly, and the Ponderosa Burger, named after the TV show Bonanza, was a hit. Kids enjoyed the Little Joe meal with a mini steak, fries, and a soft drink. The decor, featuring wagon wheels and faux cacti, added to the charm. By the late 1980s, changing dining preferences and competition from fast food chains led to Bonanza's decline. The last restaurant closed in 2008, but fond memories of hearty meals and a cozy atmosphere remain. As families reminisce about Bonanza Steakhouse's hearty meals and rustic charm, what culinary delights awaited at Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips? Let's explore the crispy seafood allure and iconic flavors of another beloved dining era. In the 70s, Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips was a popular seafood restaurant known for its crispy offerings. Founded in 1969, it quickly gained fame for its golden battered fish fillets and perfectly salted fries. At its peak in the late 1970s, the chain boasted 826 locations where families and seafood lovers enjoyed its classic fish and chips combo. Arthur Treacher himself, a British actor from Old Hollywood, served as the restaurant's mascot. The signature dish featured flaky white fish coated in a secret batter and fried to crispy perfection. Customers also enjoyed the chips and bits option, which included crunchy bits of batter with the fries. The restaurant's red and white striped packaging and the aroma of freshly fried fish became iconic. By March 2023, only 3 standalone Arthur Treacher's locations remained, as Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips sizzled into nostalgia with its crispy fish and iconic packaging. Burger Chef thrived with its flame-broiled burgers and adventurous fun meal. Let's explore Burger Chef's flavorful journey and cultural impact. Burger Chef became a beloved part of American culture in the 1970s with its flame-broiled burgers and crispy fries. Founded in 1954 in Indianapolis, Indiana, Burger Chef quickly expanded throughout the United States, focusing on smaller towns. By 1973, it had grown to 1,050 locations, making it second only to McDonald's in size. The menu featured iconic items like the Big Chef, Double Burger, and the Super Chef Quarter Pounder, with a unique works bar where customers could add various toppings to customize their burgers. Kids especially loved Burger Chef for its innovative fun meal, which included a burger, fries, drink, cookie, and a toy. The packaging featured stories about characters like Magician Burgerini and Vampire Count Fangburger, making mealtime an adventure. Despite its popularity, Burger Chef faced challenges and eventually closed its last restaurant in 1996 after being sold to the Hardee's parent company. As we bid farewell to Burger Chef's nostalgic flavors and childhood joy, one might ask, let's take a look at the original House of Pies and its enduring legacy of nostalgic pies and cozy diner charm. In the early 1970s, Al Lappin Jr., known for IHOP and Orange Julius, introduced the original House of Pies, adding a touch of nostalgia to American dining. Founded in 1969, this cozy chain specialized in pies, classic apple, exotic coconut cream, and more. The scent of freshly baked pies drew families and friends to its booths. With over 30 varieties like lemon meringue and chocolate silk, it offered a taste for every palate. The retro diner ambiance with vinyl booths and checkered floors evoked a bygone era. However, financial struggles in the mid-1980s led to bankruptcy and closure for many locations. Despite this, a few spots in Los Angeles and Houston persevered independently. Today, 7 House of Pie restaurants remain, continuing to serve up slices from their historic past. Regulars cherish favorites like the Banana Cream Dream and remember the flaky crust that held cherished memories. As diners reminisce over House of Pie's nostalgic flavors and enduring charm, what culinary delights and cultural vibrancy await next at Chi-Chi's? How did Chi-Chi's redefine Tex-Mex dining and leave its mark on American restaurant culture? Chi-Chi's, a popular chain of Mexican restaurants, made a significant impact starting in the 1970s. Established in 1976 in the United States, Chi-Chi's quickly became famous for its Tex-Mex cuisine. People loved its lively atmosphere, colorful decor, and delicious dishes like fajitas, enchiladas, and chimichangas. Families and friends often gathered there for special occasions or casual evenings. The restaurant became known for its distinctive logo, a man wearing a sombrero and a big mustache, symbolizing Mexican dining. Chi-Chi's decor featured vibrant ceramic plates, hand-painted murals, and lively mariachi music, enhancing the dining experience. Guests enjoyed the complimentary warm tortilla chips and salsa upon arrival, adding to its charm. Chi-Chi's also excelled in marketing, promoting itself as a place for celebrations with their catchy slogan, Chi-Chi's, a celebration of food. They even published a cookbook with recipes for their popular dishes like spinach dip and margaritas. All was well up until the early 2000s when financial difficulties led to bankruptcy in 2004. As Chi-Chi's brought Tex-Mex delights to the 1970s dining scene, Yankee Doodle Dandy celebrated all things American with its iconic burgers. Now, what new flavors will emerge as dining trends evolve? How do these nostalgic eateries shape future culinary experiences? Let's find out. In the early 1970s, there was a popular burger place called Yankee Doodle Dandy, known for capturing the essence of America. Founded in 1966 in Bensenville, Illinois by brothers Chris and Bill Preuss, it originally started as the Yankee Doodle House. The chain quickly grew, expanding to 27 restaurants across Chicago by 1976, with some owned by the company and others franchised. Each location was decked out in patriotic red, white, and blue decor, creating a festive atmosphere that drew in the crowds. Their slogan, "Come on down where the good times are, Yankee Doodle Dandy," was famous. TV ads featuring a Betsy Ross-themed character invited diners to enjoy their offerings. The menu featured classic American fare like burgers, fries, and shakes, with the Yankee Doodle Special standing out as a customer favorite. Despite early success, economic challenges in the 1980s led to the decline of Yankee Doodle Dandy, marking the end of an era for this once-beloved burger joint. These restaurants from the 1970s left an indelible mark on American dining culture. Which of these 70s restaurants would you love to see make a comeback? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video. Share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more nostalgic journeys through culinary history.